I got blocked by Ethiopian Airlines. The customer service phone, they blocked me. Welcome and welcome back. This is just funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. So basically what happened was, this is basically a continuation off of the other Ethiopian Airlines video. So if you didn't watch the two, the fact that there's even two is ridiculous. There's two videos. Okay, one was because of me. They canceled 3 of my flights and then had the audacity to charge me for cancellation like $400 and something. Funny, on the second video I found out that they weren't supposed to charge anybody when they charged me. Like, it was 2020, it was last year, so they weren't supposed to charge me, like and I didn't even know that at the time. I had to contact Department of Transportation to get my money, and it's just ridiculous to me that I had to do all that when in reality they weren't supposed to charge anybody at that time. They started charging this year, 2022, I think like June or something. That's what it says on their website. They weren't gonna charge anybody until this year, June 2022, for exchange, for refund, for all of that. But if you watch my first video, I was literally like on the phone with them, me and my sister, and they told us both that they can't do refunds, but they can credit. So they were gonna like hold the money, and whenever we wanted to go, they were going to use the money that they held for our next ticket. It's giving scam. It's giving like they don't want us to go use any other airlines but them. Like, this is ridiculous. So that's what happened the first time. I got charged 400 something. I finally got, months later, bro, I had to contact Department of Transportation. Department of Transportation had to email them, and that's when I finally got my money. Like, months later is when I got my money back, and I didn't even get all of it back. They kept like $30 or $20, but at this point I was like, a win is a win. I got like 90% of it back. I don't care. I'm tired. I care, but I'm tired. So that was the first video. The second video was my mom wanted to change her return flight, and so I called the actual website we booked on, which was Ujo, I believe, and then they were saying like, oh, you're gonna get charged if you get a refund. It was like 400 something, and then, or if you want a refund of your ticket, you have to pay 400 something. Like, they're gonna take 400 something out. And then she said if you wanted an exchange, it was 800 something, because she said 500 something for the exchange rate, like the price difference, which is a damn lie. But anyways, the flight ticket difference is 500 something, and then she said the 300 something is a fee, and I'm like, who the hell is charging this? And apparently she said that it was Ethiopian Airlines. After a long ass time, she was literally like going all over the place. But anyways, that was the second video. And then I had to call Ethiopian Airlines, and then like she transferred me to her supervisor because there's nothing about an exchange fee on their thing, and I told her to email me and she said she couldn't. So she transferred me to a supervisor, left me on like a voicemail, whatever, and then it hung up on me. So my mom was like, it's whatever, like, if they're gonna charge, might as well just return at the date that I was supposed to return. I said, yeah, that, like, I literally can't even do anything. And I knew it was Ethiopian Airlines that was causing this problem, and I already told y'all I would never fly Ethiopian Airlines, but now I think my whole family will never fly Ethiopian Airlines. So it's ridiculous. It's beyond me. But with all this, I was using my phone to call them. Okay, so recently I'm sorry, this is so funny to me. Recently there was weather problem. So Alaska Airlines emailed me like literally like a day before my mom was about to fly, or 2 days before my mom was about to fly, and they're like, your flight is canceled, call us, blah blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta be joking. So I called them at midnight because they emailed me at 11 something, and I'm like, you got me messed up. So I'm talking to them at midnight and we finally get things sorted out, and they send me over the new ticket. And it's only the only thing they changed was the going. They didn't change the coming back. So I use the confirmation code they gave me to figure out her seating arrangement. And for some reason on Ethiopian Airlines website, her returning flight from Ethiopia to our galaxy, and then from the other galaxy to our galaxy, it was not showing up on the website. Like I couldn't even book a seat because it's not existent. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. I just went to sleep because I was like, I'm not about to be on no phone call with Ethiopian Airlines at like 1 a.m. I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous. That's not something I'm trying to do. Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna take somebody back, and then I will continue. Anywho, as I was saying, her return flight from Ethiopia to our galaxy, from our galaxy to the other, her return ticket from Ethiopia to the galaxy, from that galaxy to our galaxy. What am I saying? Oh my god. Okay, her return ticket from Ethiopia to our galaxy was not available, but from that galaxy to our galaxy was available. And that's what they did to me last time when they canceled my flight and didn't tell me the first time. And then I had to call Expedia, blah blah blah. That's a whole other story. But anyways, that's what they did. So I was like, oh my gosh, they canceled her freaking flight. So I had to call them in the morning. And in the morning I told my mom, she's like freaking out. I'm like, relax, like we'll figure this out. Hopefully. And so I call Ethiopian Airlines. Let me show you, okay? Let me show you my call log. It is ridiculous. Okay, I have it ready for y'all. I'm not putting a screenshot because who do I look like? I'm already doing a lot of editing ish. So anyways, let me show you. I started calling. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Can you see it? At 9 a.m. 9 something a.m. And then we'll scroll up. The last call I did was at 4. If you don't believe me, it's Ethiopian Airlines. See their number and everything. It was at 4:45 p.m. I called them 10 times, I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times, okay? The 10th time, no, then I think it was the 9th time. It's either the 9th time or the 10th time when I called. It was saying, welcome to Verizon Wireless. The person you are trying to reach is no longer in service, or something like that. And I can show you the screenshot that I took of what it was showing me when. So that's what it would do. It would say line busy, and then it would hang up on me. So like it would go beep 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 beep, and then it'll hang up on me. I'm like, what is going on? Like their phone's not working? Like really? It's bad enough that you are out here canceling people's flight, charging them, and all this scammy stuff, but now you can't even answer your customer service phone. So after the 9 or 10 time when it said like this person you're calling is no longer in service, I'm like, this sounds familiar. I've heard this somewhere. I don't know if it was TikTok. I don't know if it was Snapchat. What am I talking about? I don't know if it was on TikTok. I don't know if it was on Instagram, but I've heard this before. So I'm like, why does this sound familiar? And then I Google it and come to find out that is what, like, that's the message you get when somebody blocks you. I got blocked by Ethiopian Airlines. The customer service phone, they blocked me because they are you well? They are not. What? I'm blocked by my own country. Like, that's why I say I don't rep nobody. Not my country, not the country I live in. I don't care about none of y'all. I rep heaven and heaven alone. You got me messed up. You blocked my number because you are a scammer? What? Like, a whole airlines blocked my number. That's wild to me. That is hilarious. That is a joke. This is a joke. Ashton Kutcher, where are you? So, of course, my mom has a phone, so we use her phone, and they don't answer, but like it goes to their thing, and I'm like, wow, they really blocked me. That's crazy. And then the nee, 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 nee. I hate that song so much, but they did that. It went to this weird machine thing where it was like, you can contact us on like Facebook and LinkedIn and this, and I don't know. I don't know if they even said LinkedIn, but they just said a bunch of social media platforms, and they said you can contact us through here if you want a representative. Stay on the line. Literally 2 seconds after the lady says, the robot thing says that, it hangs up. I'm like, you're a freaking joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. Like, at this time, it was probably like 5 something p.m. This is a joke. You're joking. What is this? So my mom is getting frustrated, and like me, I'm more like, this is wild. I'm not even getting frustrated anymore. I'm just like over it. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So then we try again. Same thing happens. The machine comes. It's like, you can contact us on this and this and this platform. Even Twitter. They even said Twitter. The audacity. I don't want to contact you ever. If I could, I would get my money back. But then you're charging me for that. So what the hell? Anyways, that happened. It hangs up again. So my mom was like, okay, we'll just try tomorrow. Like, this is too much. We try the next day. And at this time, I think it was like the day before she was about to fly. Yeah, I think so. I think we were calling the day before she was about to fly, because Alaska changed it to the next day. Like the flight that was canceled, they changed it to the next day, which was okay. Like, at least it wasn't like weeks later, because she already took time out from work and stuff like that. That would have been messed up. But it was just literally the next day, or kind of like the day after the next day, because it was like at midnight. Anyways, so we call the next day. We finally get this guy, and I kid you not, there is nobody as irritating as an Ethiopian Airlines customer service worker. I don't know if they're like, if it's the English we're not understanding. I don't know. Like, I could have said it to him in Amharic. I wasn't, because I was so pissed off. But I don't understand what the miscommunication is. Because I told him, this is exactly what I told him. I said, Alaska Airlines changed my departure flight, and they gave me a confirmation number different from the first one. And when I went on your website to change her seating, the flight returning from Ethiopia to the galaxy is not there, and I can't choose her flight. And he's like, okay, can you give me the ticket number? Stupid. Why would you need the ticket number? That's the old one. It's gonna show you on the old one, duh. So I give it to him, and he's like, oh, it's here. And I was like, yeah, I know that. I said, on the new confirmation code that Alaska provided, your website does not show the return flight. And he's like, I don't know why you're arguing with me. He said, I don't know why you're arguing with me. Alaska Airlines is the one that changed the flight, so they're the ones that can change anything. And I'm literally sitting there like, is this man okay? Your website, not on Alaska Airlines, I can literally see the leaving flight, the coming back flights. Your website does not show the coming back flight, which means you're about to make my mother stay there. Like, and I know this because they did this shit to me. So I'm like, this is freaking ridiculous. And he's like, I don't know why you're arguing with me. And I'm like, I'm not arguing with you. I'm literally stating the fact that your website does not show in no way, shape, or form her return flight. The only flight it shows is from one galaxy to our galaxy, which means she would have to teleport. She would have to teleport out of Ethiopia because that flight does not exist. It's not even there. I'm confused. So I'm like, I'm getting so frustrated. And then I'm like, look, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just asking if her flight is fine, because this happened to me last time and like the flight was canceled. Why did my guy stop talking? Like he's not even talking. There is no background noise, nothing. I don't know if he hung up on me and the phone was still, I really don't even know what they do, because that has happened to me when I called them. I'm like, are you freaking joking? You're gonna act like you're not here? You became Houdini? You disappeared? Like, what is this? And so he's nowhere to be found. I'm literally looking at my phone like, and then I'm looking at my mom like, he's not talking anymore. Like, I put it on speaker and I put it on mute. And I'm like, he's literally not talking. Like, this is ridiculous. My mom was like, we are never flying. I was like, girl, I'm glad we're on the same page. Because my mind was already made up when they did me dirty. So I'm glad you have experienced the scammery of our country's airline. BS. A bunch of BS, bro. It was so annoying. It was so annoying. I was like, this is ridiculous. Printed all the tickets from Ethiopian Airline and from Alaska Airline website so that she can take it with her. And if they're not letting her come back, she said, I'm going to our galaxy's embassy and she gonna talk to them, because this is ridiculous. Like, we're citizens here in our galaxy, so best believe some ish is gonna start if you don't let her come back. And I just like, this is ridiculous. And anytime, it's so funny to me, anytime you write Ethiopian Airlines scam on Google, so many stories like this come up. But some of y'all really are wild, because I'm not about to wait until they call me back. I'm not about to wait until they resolve the problem. I contacted Department of Transportation solely because I needed my money back. Not needed, I wanted my money back. I didn't need it, but I wanted my money back because it's my money and I need it now. You know what I mean? Anyways, that is what happened. I literally got blocked. All the people that I blocked in my life, it came back. And then I got blocked by a whole airlines. It's a time. What a time we live in. You're in the wrong and you're gonna block me. How does that make sense? It's like a scammer calling you, and then when you call back, they block your number. Like that. What? I'm confused. What's going on? Make it make sense. But anyways, that's that. That's what happened. Thanks for watching. What a joke of a life. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this made you laugh, or maybe you also will never use Ethiopian Airlines. Because trust, I would rather take a boat. I was telling my mom I would rather swim across the ocean to get to my extended family before I take Ethiopian Airlines to get there. You got me messed up. Like, what? You blocked my number? And the fact that it didn't click in my, like, who would even think that? I really thought like there's something wrong with either my phone or this, just like there so many people are calling them. No, they blocked me. No, they just blocked me. It's okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's that. Nothing else to say. Like I said, On my first video, I would never use Ethiopian Airlines, and I pray that nobody else uses Ethiopian Airlines, because unless you don't care about your money, honestly, if you don't care about your money, use Ethiopian Airlines. But if you care about your money, don't use Ethiopian Airlines. Use like Lufthansa. I think Emirates also does from Galaxy to Ethiopia. I don't know. I've never used. I haven't really traveled to Ethiopia like that for me to like tell you there's a lot of airlines. The ones that I know of are those two, Lufthansa and Emirates. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Don't get blocked by AIRLINE. Don't be a Karen and get blocked. Alright, bye.